Hello, everyone. I am so excited for my guest today. But first, let me tell you a little bit about me for those that don't know of me. My name is Colleen Reckers. I'm a certified life and wellness coach. I'm an integrative health practitioner, author, speaker, and global entrepreneur. I just recently partnered with the Inside Out Institute with Todd Cahill and Emmanuel Zavelis so that I am able to give more and serve my community even more. I am so thrilled to have a very special guest here today and friend. This beautiful woman went from a career as an architect to a full-time mom of three and a health and fitness coach. Today we are going to find out all about her and her journey navigating that balance of family and work that many of us struggle with. Welcome, Melissa. Thank you for being here with me today.
Thank you, Colleen. It is a pleasure. It is a truly pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
Of course, of course. So first I'm going to ask you to tell me a little bit about your background. Help us get to know who Melissa is.
Okay, so I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Well, Melissa, I'm an architect, as you said. I was born here in the States, but I was raised in Mexico. So almost all my family and friends are living there. And I had my college degree over there. I started to working on the healthcare side, designing hospitals and healthcare centers for the state of Sonora in Mexico. And then uh, me, along with my husband, that time he was my boyfriend, we decided to come here for a better opportunity because I loved my job, but honestly, the income it was very low. So we
Right.
decided to try it. Yes. So we came here in 2007, and I was afraid and a little scared because I was alone in here in a different
Yeah.
country. I mean, I could communicate myself, but I was very shy and I needed to practice a lot. But it's still, with all those fears, I got a job in an architectural firm doing commercial projects. It was so fun. But then we got married, and then the recession came. So I was laid
Yeah.
off that firm, and sadly, that firm disappeared from that because it was a small firm. And then we were thinking about starting a family. And we always were talking about, my husband and I, to raise our kids together. So for me, it was very important, in a way, to sacrifice my job, my profession, to be
Yeah.
able to be with my kids. So I became a mom in 2011. Now I have three kids, and
Yay.
the plan is going on. Yeah, it's so fun because I have two boys and a little girl. So
Nice.
she is something. She's
Mhm.
always with me. And so we're still planning by the time she goes to school, I can start again doing a half time, like a part time job, probably because I don't want to get like the attach of my kids. I mean, I want to be
Mhm.
there with them. I want, like, I always, right here, I am with them doing homework. So I
Yeah.
always like to be involved in that
Oh,
area.
good. Good, good.
So,
So where are you living
well,
now? You're in Arizona, I think you said?
yes. We're in
Okay.
Phoenix. When I moved here to the States in Arizona, we started in Tucson. It's a small
Okay.
city. And then we moved to here to Phoenix. Actually, we live in Mesa, but if you locate it, you can find it in Phoenix. It's like the perfect
Okay. Great.
spot.
So I
Yeah.
know health and fitness is really important to you. Where did this passion come from? Is there like a life event that sparked that change for you, or has it always been a focus for you?
Oh wow. It was funny because it came gradually. You know, I started doing this because I wanted to be active at home. I was thinking I'm raising my kids. I don't have like enough energy. I started to drink Coke and iced coffee every day. like to have that boost of energy with the sugar. But then I was like having problems with that.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
about this.
Hi. Hi.
So I decided to start something because I wasn't doing like anything at all, like any type of exercise. And then that's how I started to do like some videos in YouTube, but just follow with them, just to be active, you know.
Mhm.
And then by Instagram, I actually got contact with my current coach, and she introduces me with the company that I work for right now, which is Beachbody.
Mhm.
So she told me that with them, I had an option to stay healthy, work on my fitness journey as well. And at the same time, I will be able to help others and to get commission of it. So I was like,
Mhm.
wow, that's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
So I took it. And when I just started, I wasn't thinking really about the whole thing that it includes, like how rewarding it is to be. I mean, I
Mhm.
know you can feel this every time you help a person, it feels so great. And by the time I learned how to share my own experiences with my posts and stories and even my struggles, because a lot of people can relate with that. And I mean,
Yeah,
we have to accept we are humans and we're real, we're not perfect.
for
So
sure.
we,
Yeah.
right, we cannot be or we cannot be like happy all the time and like perfect position as you can see all the
Yeah.
time, but we do our best. And
Yeah.
that's like being that vulnerable. I think that like open with the rest of the people has been like a huge help for me to be more in contact with other people. And that's
Great.
what I think has been a huge help for me.
Yeah. So I typically see you working out at home using the Beachbody on demand. And tell us a little bit about what they offer. And do you feel like, for those of us that maybe didn't work out at home, do you feel like it gives you everything you need for a full body workout, or do you need to supplement with other things?
Sure. Well, the good thing about this is that you have more than 60 programs on the website. So you have everything on demand. Each program has like from 7 different workouts or 100 different workouts. So you have more than 1,000 workouts.
Wow.
I mean, and and it's about all fitness levels, because some of the people can say, you know what, I cannot jump because I got injured, or my
Right.
knees hurts, or or I get tired very easily, or I don't like it at all. There are a
Yeah.
lot of types like for that, a lot of styles. So you can find yoga in there, all kinds of cardio workouts, strength even. And like talking about strength training, it's with dumbbells. So you don't need
Okay.
a huge equipment to do it. And
Okay.
definitely you can work your full body. Yes.
Okay, that's good to know because I was wondering about the equipment. I know a lot of people can use stuff around the house though, if they don't have like dumbbells or different stuff. So there's other options there. So what is your
Yes.
role as a coach, and how do you support your clientele?
Sure. So we consider, well, it is my opinion, of course, to have an overall health and like to be healthy and active and to have progress in your body. You have
Mhm.
to work like to have a very good fitness program, one that is going to be effective, of course, to be great on your nutrition, and
Yeah.
also to have the right mindset for that.
Yes. Yes.
Because yeah, I mean, the mind controls your body. And if you're not feeling good, or if you are telling yourself, Anya, don't it. If you are done, like if you don't feel yourself good or enough, you can say, you
Yeah.
can watch the video and you can say, no, I can do that. And you're not going
Yeah.
to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
But if
It's
you
amazing how much mindset is important, how
yes,
big that is. I don't think people realize that. They just think, it's what I eat and it's how I work out, but there's so much more to that.
exactly. And it involves the nutrition as well, because
Yes.
sometimes when you feel bad, when you feel anxious, you start eating.
Yes.
And it's like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to eat the whole cake. And then you feel guilty. And then you feel bad. And then you feel
Yeah.
like a punishment. You feel like
Yes.
you have to exercise like a punishment because you ate the cake. So
Right.
we as coaches provide that motivation and the thing that you need that is going to bring you that accountability that you need to reach those goals. So that's the major thing that we do.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, one thing that I love about watching you and watching your journey is you have 3 kids and you're working out. So many people say, I have kids, I can't work out, I don't have time, all of that. Tell us how you make it happen, even with being a mom and having all these other responsibilities at home with your children.
Yes. You know what? The best thing to do, as you can see here, is to get them involved because and what that's one thing to get them involved, and she always joins me with my
Hmm.
workouts. She sometimes grabs like a little small dumbbells, but she's doing the work, or she grabs my mat, and it's just like, okay, I'm going to do it in the floor. It doesn't matter because this is much better to do it like this at like rather than not doing anything, right? So
Yeah.
that's one thing. And
Yeah.
the other thing to consider it like as a part of a thing that you need to do.
Right.
Like we always need to cook. We always like every day we need to eat. So we
Yeah.
need to prepare that like we need to make those meals. So for me, the workout is just like that. That is something that I need to do. Why? Because I know the feeling afterwards. I know
Yeah.
that satisfaction that you can feel after done, like after you complete your workout, and that feels amazing. And if you can
Yeah.
do it, if you can have that feeling, that rewarding feeling every day, and I think it will be most important for moms because we can get frustrated. Like here now with homeschooling, with a lot of stuff, and for me, being an architect and then quitting and then dedicated my life for my kids. And, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Um,
fine.
it was
This is
just
real
like
life.
I know
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling productive, like
Hmm.
because I mean, we only have like my husband is working, so he was having his own income, so I wasn't feeling productive. And the thing that I could do something that it's for me, but it's not a selfish thing because once you feel better, you can give more to your family. You are more, and you can give more, like bring more love. Otherwise you're going to feel like more stressed and more worried, or maybe you're
Yeah.
going to start, I don't know, not feeling good and calm and happy. So
Well, and I
I
think that's
know.
what a lot of people don't recognize is that exercise is so much more for just your body. It's for your mind and it's part of self-care. So that's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And I have noticed that a lot of people have a misconception with workouts, with exercise, because they think weight loss equals exercise.
Mhm.
And if for example, I don't want to lose some pounds, so I don't need to exercise. But
Right,
it's
right.
right, or I don't need to eat veggies because I'm okay with that, with my weight. But it's not
Right.
only that. It's like a whole thing behind that, and you can only notice when you start doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you obviously do that for the self-care, but you do it with your kids. So is there anything that you do for self-care that recharges you? Because I know it's hard, even though you're working out, you're taking care of your nutrition, that's all around and involved with your children. So I'm sure you need time to recharge too. Is there anything that you do to recharge?
Yes, yes. I also have a few, like I do a few activities that they are for my own. One of those is I love reading. I love to read. I love books, and it's like my special moment. And
Yeah,
sometimes, I mean, sometimes yes, I don't have time, and
yeah,
sometimes I listen to books through audibles.
yes,
And the other thing that I do and I like and I enjoy it a lot is my Bible studies.
nice.
And this is like something that I need to do. And
Hmm.
of course, it's for myself, and I start to feel better because for me, it's all linked. My soul is going to be linked with my body, with my mind. So everything I need to nourish all those areas in order to be like like to feel that happiness, that
Right.
overall
Yeah, I love
and
that.
yeah. And I think my other hobby that I do it at night, not every day, not every week, but once times in a while, I love painting. I love to
Nice.
use acrylic colors to do that. And of course, those things I need to do it alone. Once the kids are sleeping,
Yeah.
and that's something that is going to help me feel better and as a stress relief. And it feels awesome. Yeah, I love those things.
Well, good. I'm so glad that you incorporate those things because so many people don't, and that's really important, especially as we're home more with the COVID and all of that. We need time to rejuvenate and recharge because we're constantly around family and kids, and we're not getting a lot of that girlfriend time or self care time outside of the house. And so you do need to do things to recharge. Very cool. So if
Exactly.
someone is I know that there's got to be days where you're just struggling and you just don't feel like working out. So what do you do to stay inspired, and how do you inspire others that are just having that struggle and they just you're at home, you may not have a community of people to work out with or anything. What would you suggest, and what do you do?
Of course. For me as a coach is like a thing that we must do, right? To
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
our workouts and the program and share it. But yes, sometimes some days is like we're struggling or we're not feeling good or I am having my headaches and I'm just not feeling well or I am stressed a little bit with my
yeah,
kids or we're having a rough day. So I just take a moment, first of all, because I don't want to share something if I'm not really good at that moment,
right,
because when you're vulnerable or you're not feeling good enough, it is very probable that you're going to share not a good word for the others.
right,
So
right,
I took a moment. And once I feeling better, because it is funny, but I always feel better, you're not going to feel bad all the time. So once I feel better and once some probably I was listening to a podcast or to a video on YouTube, and once I feel more relaxed, I'm just thinking, okay, I'm not going to do my workout because I'm not feeling like completely good, and that's fine because that's part of listening to your body. And then
right.
I share it. I share it. It's like this day was very tough for me. I
Yeah,
was so stressed with the kids, so I decided to take a day off. And one thing that helped me a lot was this video on YouTube that it says blah 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 blah. And there's something like a quote or something that it got stick into my mind and that helped me to help in that moment. And that's what I shared. But after everything is calmed down,
yeah,
and just to be real and to share your experience because just like I said, we are humans and we are going to have
yeah.
our dates as well. And that's good, because if you force yourself that you say, no, everything is good, I'm so happy, everything
Yeah.
is like, you are lying to yourself.
Right.
And you're forcing your body as well. So it's not healthy to do that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
sometimes
I
you
love
need to take a
Yeah, and I love the fact that you're saying, it's a temporary state. It's not something you're going to continuously feel, and you do things like watch the videos, or read, or do some of your other self-care to get yourself to come around. And then if not, you can take a day. You can give yourself grace and then just get back to it the next day, because it is a temporary feeling. So I love that. Yeah,
yes.
I love
And
that.
you know what is it with this, with the days, but sometimes you feel sad, or you feel worried, or even mad
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
You just take that, you have a good sleep, and after you
Yes.
wake up, it's another day. And the fact that you notice that it is another day, you start to feel different, and you start to
Right.
feel fresh again. And it's like doing like a reset, not only to your body, but to your mind, to everything. And yes, we need that. Definitely, we need that, especially in these times that
Right. Right.
probably we can have fears, or we can be worried about the uncertain things. But for me has been like something that is working wonders for me, is like go one day at a time. If I start to
Right.
worry about how it's going to happen with the kids, with the
Right.
exams, or all the tests that they're going to need to do in 1 month,
Yeah.
why I am going to worry about something that it hasn't happened yet. So
Right. Right.
go one day at a
Good.
time.
And that's one thing, and this might have already been your answer to the question, but if you have someone that comes to you and says, Melissa, please, I just want to live my best life. I see you living, and shining and having your best life. I want to live my best life. What is the one thing that you could think of that you would advise them to do to jumpstart and just start feeling better about themselves?
Yes. One thing for sure that is going to help you is to find that thing that you already like. For example, if you like to paint, if you like to listen to music or to dance, like if you could go to dance lessons, like why not? If it's something, sometimes we are so worried about time and about
Yeah.
money that we let that control our lives. And
Right.
what's the purpose? I mean, the
Right.
goal of lives is to be happy and to find our true purpose. Like if you live just to get a paycheck, just to work, but you don't enjoy it, what's the point of living?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
is you need to do something that feels that joy in you
Yeah.
every day, every day.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
not
love that.
saying it's like I didn't know, I would like and I would love to coach people and to guide them and to talk with them and to connect with them. But now it is so rewarding that right now I cannot find my life without it. So if
Wow.
you don't know what to do, or if you want to live more alive, I will recommend to start by that. What's the thing that you like the most? If you like writing, start writing. Why not? What is stopping
Yeah.
you to do that?
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't have patience. Sometimes we want the things right away, or the results right away,
Right. Right.
right? But the thing, if you set a goal, let's say like 1 year goal, and then a 5 year goal around that dream that you have, you're going to have that dream in your mind every day. So you're going to push yourself into that dream every day. And I'm sure that is going to be your fuel to continue
Yeah.
every day. Even if you're tired, sometimes, like we said, just you can take a rest, of course, but you know that next day when you feel better, you're going to continue making a step forward into that. And that is going to bring you happiness, and that is going to feel you more alive and to feel like your life is with a purpose now.
Well, and it's really, if you have that clarity, you keep it top of mind, and then you keep doing stuff to work towards that goal of what you want. So that's amazing, Melissa. So thank you so much for sharing with all of us. If someone wants to connect with you, where do they find you?
Sure, I am in Instagram
Okay.
and on Facebook as well. And you can find by type my name, and I'm sure you're going to find me over there. And
Perfect. And
also,
I'll make sure I put it in the comments too.
oh, perfect. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Yes. Even if you want to just chat or connect or talk about it, I'm always love to talk with people. So I'm
Great.
always,
Awesome. Well, thank you again, and congratulations on all your success. And thank you to everyone for watching. I really hope that this inspires you to go out in the world and dream big so that you can be more, do more, and give more. I hope you guys have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Melissa.
thank you, Colleen. Thanks a lot.